Hello, everybody. I decided to go ahead and put this dream that I had a few years ago up. And what's going on with what's happening today. You know, if you pay attention to the news, we have like an asteroid or something headed our way. And but I've been keeping up with a lot of different things going on, and one of them is uh, this other solar system or this other planetary system coming that's already in our solar system. So, in my dream, it was I was walking up a street, and on the left side of me, the ground was dropping. It was just buku earthquake and just chaos. And on the right side of me, it was tsunamis and floods. And I'm walking up this street, and then above me was this red and black planet, and it was really sinister. And it was just above me, and I got up to a corner and I made a left and I entered into this little um, like a little mini mart or whatever with a service station and like a hotel building to it. And this man was sitting in a chair and he was like, and I asked him a question and I said, "Sir, do you know where I could get some shoes? I was looking for shoes." And he was like, "No, but this young lady inside, you can ask her." So I went in and I asked her. And she said, "No, but I'll look around." So she looked around, and I happened to be looking out the window, and the window that I was looking out of was on the left side where I told you, and I'm steady watching the ground just drop. It didn't come near me. I wasn't afraid of anything. You know, ground was just oh, it was dropping. It was so, it was bad, but I was not afraid. So I turned around and I looked, 'cause I was looking for her, and I seen two guys, and I think they were together. But they was looking at me so sinister and evil. And I said, "Well, I ain't gonna ask them." So I turned around and looked out the window again and hear the lady come up to me, and she was like, "Well, I didn't find any, but I'm sorry." So I said, "Yeah, everything is okay." So I walked back out and I went back the way I came. So this time as I went back to where I came, there was a house, and there was a man coming out of the house, and he was looting, but he was just looking, staring off into space, like how people get when there's so much trauma, so much stuff going on. And I said, "Well, since he got stuff in his hand, I'm gonna walk up in his house and see if I can find me some shoes." So as I went inside the house, I walked up the stairs, but then I woke up. So probably a week or two later, I was telling my father, my spiritual father, my dad, about my past, about the situation, and I was sitting there telling him, and he was, listening. But then I heard just plain as day, was just like it went through my whole body, his voice, and the voice said to me, "Shod your feet with the gospel of peace, the good news of peace." And when he said, I said, "Did you hear that? Did you hear that?" He was like, "No." "What?" And I said, "I just heard in my mind for me to shine my feet with the good news of peace." So, as in Ephesians 6, you put on the full armor of the Most High, right? And one of them is put walking, shine your feet with the good news of peace. And I was like, wow. So the Most High was telling me I need to get in my word, stay in my word. So we need to get word up, you guys, because that system is in, and I've seen it. And I've seen it on different channels and different cameras, that same planet. I drew a painting. I don't even know what I did with it. I made a painting of it, of the situation. But I also seen it around, so it's real. So I'm just going to ask, we need to go, because it's time. And oh man, when he come, he ain't playing. And that planet is out there. I've seen it on different channels. I don't know how to work this where I can show you, pull up stuff as I talk. But those that understand will listen. Those that have ears will hear to what that dream was talking about. I want y'all to have a good evening. May y'all bless and keep you. And shalom.